The Grand Prix, formerly known as the Boston Indoor Games, is a yearly indoor track and field meet that takes place at the Reggie Track and Field Athletic Center in Boston. High-profile and skilled athletes from around the world fly in and compete with one another. This year, me and 3 of my friends decided it would be a great experience to spectate the meet. With the help of my dad being a professional coach, we bought tickets and made our way to Reggie Lewis. In the process, a lot happened, and today I decided I'd voice my experience to the 2019 Grand Prix. Earlier that day, I myself had a track meet, which coincidentally was also held at Reggie Lewis. Once the team and I got to RL, we went inside and instantly saw the center was decked out with an advertising board, professional cameras, microphones, and even had a VIP section. Either way, we get to Reggie and notice everything is different than how it usually is. Fast forward around 7 hours and the team is back on the bus going back to my high school. Personally, I didn't do as well as I anticipated in either of my events, being the 300-meter and 4x4, but that's what this video is about. I'm still thankful that I ran it. We get back to my school and there I was, wearing my blue Logic sweatshirt on top of nothing but a track jersey, black Adidas sweatpants, and boosts. This is important, seeing as when we get back to the school, it was locked, cause nobody typically was in the school at this time, I guess. Apparently, what that translates to is I couldn't change, which was not at all part of the plan. It was around 30 degrees outside, and there I was, waiting for my friends to pick me up so we could drive back to RL. I know, not the smartest of plans. Since the locker room was locked and I realized that I had to look at least somewhat presentable for the meet, I had this bright idea to call up one of my friends who was going, Brendan, seeing as he lives close to the high school. So I call him up, tell him my situation, and he says, "Yeah, pull up," and sends me his address. But as I'm walking, I make it no less than 1/8 of a mile. My phone dies. So there I was, waiting for my friends in freezing cold weather without my phone. So I do what any normal person would do. I start vlogging.
My phone's dead. Trying to vlog out here.
I'm vlogging and I explain my situation, and I glance upward and see none other than a blue SUV with 3 freshmen. Once I open the door, I say hi to my friends, Brendan, his father who was driving us, Ariana, and Daniel. Hop in and we're off.
Look, I bring them money, they change up the topic. I got a 19 and they folded my...
Side note, at the time I didn't really voice my opinions in the car because I was kind of tired and my mind was still all over the place. I really wanted to say something and I never got the chance to, so I decided why not say them now. And just to really get my point across, I'd like you guys to help me with saying, I want you guys to help clarify my opinion on these 3 things for me, okay? I want you guys to comment these for me. I want you to comment A, Daniel, do the 400-meter hurdles. B, Brendan, do high jump during outdoor. And C, Ariana, do outdoor. If you do these things for me, and I'm not kidding, you will get a brand new customized spaceship in your living room tomorrow. Not even joking. We get to Reggie, and admittedly, this part of the video is kind of confusing, so I'll just dumb it down, I guess. We get to Reggie and wait in a long line outside the front entrance for around 5 to 10 minutes. I then remember my dad was inside, seeing as he strategically stayed as to not lose his parking spot. I call him, tell him our dilemma, and he says he knows. He's working on getting a physical copy of our tickets so we can get in. Then, he suggests that I go towards the side athletes entrance, where we'd usually enter when we'd have a meet. So I say, why not? Told my friends to hold our place in line, drop my backpacks, and jog over there. So I make my way to the side entrance and the left door is locked, but thankfully, a junior who goes to my school who was running in the meet recognized me and opened the door for me. Lucy, I'm your biggest fan. Well, I get in and once again, being the completely normal person I am, alert my friends that I made it inside by sending a picture of me inside. They decided that's cute to leave our place in line and then follow me inside. We all get inside, we all meet up, and my dad gives us our tickets. We're honestly feeling ourselves like not gonna lie. It changed when an official told us that we had to go through the main entrance. As we make our way to the back of the line, we notice 2 of our old track teammates from middle school who let us stay in line with them. But it's okay, because after 5 minutes, we were in Reggie. We find ourselves a good place to sit and drop our secure on Lucy, watch the woman shop play pole vault. Side note again. So sitting in the row behind us, there was this man who kept jinxing all of the pole vaulters. He would yell, yes, before they were even halfway over the bar, which, as you'd expect, became really irritating. So remember earlier I said that it was important that the school was locked. So since I couldn't change at the school, I had to change at Reggie. So I grabbed the new shirt from my bag and went to the bathroom. Now, from where we were sitting, the closest restrooms were the ones that were near the athletes' entrance. I get inside, and I'm gonna tell you the whole truth here. I've never felt more insignificant before in my life. So inside, I was greeted with a short line of professional sprinters. Now, the height difference alone was enough to make me feel small, and I am actually 5'10", so that says something. Half of them did have AirPods, so it would have been pointless for me to try to make a conversation. Anyways, I get changed and go back to my seat as we watch for a little bit more. Fast forward right before the women's 500 meter took place. My friends and I had decided we'd go watch the event with a group of our fellow teammates and upperclassmen who had also showed up. Before we get to the 500, my dad introduced me to Gabby Thomas. You heard me right. The Gabby Thomas. And I got to awkwardly shake her hand in front of all the upperclassmen and the rest of the team. Either way, tangent over. So there we were. As you'd expect, the anticipation for the 500 featuring Sydney McLaughlin has been built up, and it was finally time. We all went ape. As quick as it had erupted, silence filled the athletic center. The gun blew, and the runners were off. Fast forward around 19 minutes, I see the opportunity, and I run. Now, disclaimer, I'm an athlete myself. Now, no, we're not even close to the level of these runners. I do understand the importance of a cooldown, and how annoying it must have been to have 4 freshmen, 9th graders, interrupt your cooldown and ask for pictures. Another disclaimer, though I don't remember exactly what I said, seeing as I've replayed the moment around 40 times in my head by now, and maybe I'm over-exaggerating a bit, but I do remember saying something that warranted a genuine smile, laugh, and a picture, which was hands down the highlight of my night. Just a couple other things that I thought I should mention. The flowers given to us by the 5,000 winner were thrown into our crowd, and Cam even got a picture with them. If I manage to get that picture, I will definitely flash my. Brendan was trying to get a picture with 2 of the runners who were doing their cooldown around the track. Now, unlike a lot of runners, these 2 were very kind, and noticed Brendan was trying to take a selfie with them as they were running around. So they decide, why not? And as they're running around, invite Brendan to do a lap with them, saying, wanna hop in? And Brendan, being the complete badass he is, dropped his phone and hat off with us and ran with them. And though the year has really still just begun, this night is definitely gonna be up there for me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this new style of video. I wanted my first video back to be at least somewhat entertaining or good. Depending on the feedback and how this video does will affect if I do more of these types of videos. So if you enjoyed, definitely hit that like button and make sure to tell me down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.